All right, what's up, guys? Welcome to another episode of Foreign and Domestic. Obviously, I am the foreign, and Jen is gay. Our newest member is the domestic. Please do not take that the wrong way. Foreign and domestic. Obviously, I am the foreign, and
who's the dang rookie?
It wasn't me that time.
Oh, it must have been Jan. That damn Jan.
So anyway, with that, Jan, would you like to do an intro?
Yeah. Most everybody knows me as AllenBepro. That's the real name. Jan is gay is the name on the page for nearly the next 90 days. I'm 1 week into my into my sentencing for a terrible joke. So yeah, I just want to say hello to everybody out there in the side chat. I see Robin's out there. Night Strike's coming in. And welcome to another Foreign and Domestic.
All right, and we also have Phil M. Rivers. How you doing, buddy?
All right. How about everybody else?
What you been up to, Phil?
Oh, just a lot of VRs lately. You guys are putting out some giveaways and whatnot, so I had to jump in on that. And I just watched a video before I come on here from, I don't know if anybody's heard of Armed Rogue, but she did a giveaway, and I just won that tonight. So I'm sure that'll get passed on somewhere along the line if I ever hit 250. So.
Well, that's bullshit, Phil. How many people won now?
And with that, Coda Boy 32. What's up, brother?
Nothing. I'm having a little cocktail tonight. I'm doing some videos, taking a break, and yeah. Wait a minute. Let me take my safety glasses off because we don't need those. Well, no, I can't see without them. Phil, how you doing, buddy?
All right. How about yourself?
Yeah, feel no pain right now. Is that gay guy in the house? Oh, look at him.
Hi, Coda.
And there's nothing wrong with that. I mean, if that's the direction you go in, that's cool. I'm up for it.
Well, I'm really glad that you say that, Coda Boy.
Down with that. I'm going to start referring to me as KB32 Tactical, if you would, please.
Are you changing your name?
Nah.
Just be careful what you do there. Don't go with Lance is gay or something, man.
No shit, right? Oh man, now long day today, boys. Long day today. Is this thing live now, or what are we doing? Because I just tried to go on and nothing was going on.
Oh yeah, we're live, man. We've been live. You jumped right on in.
All right. Well, I'm streaming through my telephone, so I don't have any I'm not privy to the external chat or the comments down below. So I just like say hi, everybody. Hi.
Yeah, you got a bunch of highs.
Yeah, we're seeing the side chat fill up a little bit. Give a little shout outs there. We got Alan Was Pro, Amanda H. She did get a link, but she says that she doesn't want us in here, or vice versa. She doesn't want to come in for one reason or another. Big Johnson Guns and Gear, Digger Joe, Glock 17, Harry's Holsters, Insight Freedom, Keith Gregory, Night Strike, Papa's Place, Paradox 2311, Rich 4150, Robin Jones, Scotty M. And so far, that's who we've got out in the side. Glad everybody was able to show up. Thank you very much for clicking in. I got a package today, and the individual that shot me the package is actually on our panel. Phil M. Rivers. I actually was not expecting you to actually send it. He sent me his Wheeler trigger gauge. So I've been pulling everything around the house. Every single one of my guns.
I don't want that back, though.
Careful what you say there, buddy.
And come to find out, my toilet has a 3.5 pound trigger pull on it. So yeah,
I've been gonna have to pay Phil for that.
No, that's yours.
That is too.
I've been having a good time with it. Good time. I don't know if anybody else has got a P320 that hasn't had the upgrade program yet. But if you do and you've got a trigger puller, do me the favor, go get some averages on the triggers on that. I don't think it's going to be any different than after the upgrade, but I'm just curious. So it's technically not supposed to have lightened the trigger, but by feel, it kind of feels a touch lighter.
Do you want a before? Because I still haven't had mine changed out.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what I'm looking for.
Okay. Well, I'll get that for you next week when I get back to the house. I just, you know what? Here's the funny thing is I'm going to wait till everybody settles down. I'm going to send mine in after everybody's done. They'll get it. They'll finally, and maybe they'll get it right.
KS Gun Guy says it's a 6.5 pound pull.
He was saying 6.5. So, and that was before you sent in their KS, because I know he sent his in and he wasn't very happy with it. From what I gathered from his video, but I've been getting everywhere from 5.5 to 6.5 on average on mine. So that's real good. One of the best.
Oh, you said after.
One of the lightest triggers that I've got on my carry weapons is actually my LC9S Pro. So, what the hell is that, Coda?
That's a 2 pound trigger pull. That is an Uberti 45 long Colt.
Ooh.
I thought about doing a review on it this week, but the damn thing's so expensive to shoot because I want to learn how to fan the hammer.
Well, you need to talk to TR and get him to send you some reloads.
Yeah, well, that's why we were talking about the.
She got to be quiet.
Uh-oh.
There
Hi.
she is.
I just want to say something real quick. Hi, everybody. Hi, Phil.
Hi.
What a boy.
Hey.
Scotsman. Hi.
There's trouble.
So I just want to say something real quick that I'm really happy about today. And you know what? If Fuzz is out there, thank you, Fuzz, because he just complimented me. So that was awesome. So, I don't know if you guys heard this or not, like around 5 something, just reinstated Trump's travel ban.
Yeah, I saw that.
Mm-hmm.
Thank God. Thank God. Something is finally going right for a change. So.
It's interesting that the way they're painting it, and when I say they, the mainstream media, is just, it is the most atrocious thing in the world. But I just think of it like this, is that the Supreme Court ruled against these, the other federal judges that put a slam, I don't know what the hell they call it, but I just think it's interesting that you can really tell the political alignment of federal judges by what they do and what they don't do. But it's amazing how the media is just skewing this thing as it is the most atrocious, most obnoxious, most racist. I think they've just overdone the word racism these days. Is that all you got to do is look at somebody wrong and go, oh, you're a racist. And it was just, but anyway, yeah. Kudos to the Supreme Court.
Yeah, I think getting that one conservative judge up in there, Gorsuch, was a good idea. He said he would, you know what, it takes people standing up and saying something and fighting back. Trump, the reason I voted for him is because he chose to fight back. And he said he was going to fight it all the way to the Supreme Court, and he did. Good for him. And, you know, and now, you know, everyday American citizens need to now do this. I say something when something's way overly PC and such fucking bullshit. And we need to stand up and say some stuff so we can get back to morality and back to some core principles and values in this fucking country. That's all I got to say. And I'm going to peace out in a second. I just wanted to say hi to everybody.
Well, and that's become so utterly ridiculous in our country, and that's one of the things that Trump's premise was running on, is that he wasn't all this complete PC bullshit.
Yeah.
He'll tell you how it is, this, that, and the other thing. He's not a racist in any way, shape, or form. He's not a masochist. He's not against women. If you look at his companies prior to becoming president, there's more female executives than there are males.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah. Well, no, I mean, if you they give him a hard time, but I mean, if you just look at Ivanka, I mean, I know there's money behind it. You know, money does rule the world most of the time, unfortunately, but you look at Ivanka and everything that she's been able to accomplish. Never mind that she's beautiful and powerful, but she has a voice, and people give her. I mean, the media has just beat her down, and it's not fair. And so, yeah, more women need to stand up too. I used to fight back a lot on Facebook, but I got so tired of it that I got off Facebook because it's such bullshit. So, anyway. I mainly got on here. Jess, you guys can, go ahead and do what you're doing. I just wanted to introduce myself, Dakota Boy, because I haven't yet, and Phil.
It's a pleasure.
And
I'm still trying to get Scotsman some tanning lotion, though. I'm gonna get him some spray.
I would be happy to shave his beard if you guys can raise this money. I'm going to contribute too. So, good luck to C-Max and everybody else on that one. I think that's a great cause, and I don't even know him, and I'm going to contribute because we need to all come together and do the right thing for good people, and God bless, you know what I mean? So I will talk to you guys later, okay?
Well, I've got one thing for you, Amanda,
nice
just to let you know, Amanda, on the Real AllenBepro channel, I'll be posting a video later this evening that's for you.
For me? Oh my gosh. Okay. So I want to sing your Johnny Cash Hurt was like unbelievable. And I want to sing, one fine day, I'm going to sing, what's that song he did? We're going to Jackson, with, I cannot remember her name. June Carter. We're going to sing it together, Alan. Okay.
That sounds like a game plan to me. That sounds, okay. But I will be posting a video later this evening. You may not see it until tomorrow morning. It might be late. Okay. But I will be posting a video for you.
Thank you.
So
thank you so much. I'll talk to you guys later. You can sign me out.
Absolutely happy to have you in here anytime.
Thanks so much. Bye.
So, Alan, you've got your the Real AllenBepro channel. Do I need to go subscribe to that thing? Is there nudity on it, or what have we got going on over there?
Not yet. Do you want some, or
no?
No. There's actually right at the moment there is only one video on there, and it's me doing. I took Johnny Cash's Hurt, Audacity. I took out the vocals. I took out the guitar, and it's me playing guitar and vocals to the rest of the track. YouTube has already found it as a copyright infringement. So the very first video on that channel has got a ding on it.
Well, I think I watched the on Facebook. You had that thing on there, didn't you?
Yeah, I actually reposted that video on Facebook as well.
I got to be honest with you. When I see you and I hear you, it's two different people. Somebody that looks like you is not supposed to be able to sing like that. Okay,
that's the gay side coming out.
Oh.
All right, guys, I gotta jump out of here. It's kind of choppy for me anyway, but I'll be following you in the chat down below. But I just want to come in. Jesus, I gotta. This apartment.
Have they found you yet, Coda?
What's
It
that?
sounds like they're looking for you.
Yeah, that's the fire department.
Have they found you yet? It sounds like they're looking for you.
Those bastards. I tell you what. But anyway, you guys keep it up, man. Phil, good to see you, brother.
Good seeing you.
Alan, Scotty, Amanda, y'all take care.
I just had to turn my phone off because I was sitting there the whole time trying to figure out how to fucking hang up.
Someone's having issues.
Thanks for jumping in, Coda. Appreciate it.
So, Phil, you got anything coming up this week, brother?
I'm going to try and get some videos edited and released. So we'll see what we can do.
Anything good?
Just kind of we got an XDS that has the Crimson Trace on it. I'm going to try and get that uploaded, and then a revolver video. So it's a short one, short and sweet.
Good deal.
And hopefully I'll be doing a couple unboxings here within a week or two. So we'll see what happens.
Good deal. What else you got coming up, Alan? Anything good?
Well, actually, I gotta I gotta go build another stand, a couple of stands tomorrow. So I don't know if I'm gonna be doing any filming on that. I mean, it's a really, really simple stand to build. You can almost look at it and build the damn thing. I don't think I need to do a DIY video for that. I did, like I said earlier, got a trigger puller sent to me, and so I was going to show a little bit of that. But I mean, how dull, boring, and underpresent is that? You know, trigger pulling. So right at the moment, I don't have anything on deck. I've been doing 14 things from Sunday and getting a bunch of dental work done. What about you, Scotsman? You got anything other than this giant C-Max thing, which it seems like you're kind of pawning off onto Bald and Curious?
Hey, you know what? I dealt with a lot the last one, Bald and Curious, threw this out there. So I figured I would throw in everything that I was going to do and just let him take care of it.
Now,
if he's already taking the entries, then that just makes it easy. He can take all the entries, and we'll figure out the winners and that at the end of it, and figure out the shipping piece for the firearms and all that good stuff. So,
well, and it was absolutely massive. The first round that you did for the C-Max raffles was just absolutely freaking massive. I'm glad that at some point you got some assistance with it, because I do like seeing hair on the sides of your head. I don't want you pulling it out. But I mean, now what's in the kitty now?
Right now at this point, everything for the giveaway itself, or how much money's in the kitty?
For the giveaway, what items are in the kitty right now for the giveaway? All
right, so the items that are in there right now: Bald and Curious, Grand Power. He has a Grand Power P11. I have a Beretta Brigadier, 92 Brigadier. For those of you that don't know what the Brigadier is, that is pretty much a thicker, heavier duty slide, and it has the it's not a safety on there. It's just a hammer drop, so it's double action and straight in single action. They also reworked the trigger, and it has a stainless barrel versus a blued barrel. Ed USAF also threw in the pot a EAA Witness 357 revolver. And then we also have, I got it right here. I got the tourniquet. Oh, kind of comes out here. Got the tourniquet from ATF Sucks, which comes in this nice pouch. It's kind of hard to take in and get out, but It's only meant for one-time use. But we got that as well, and that's what's in there so far at this point.
Just absolutely phenomenal stuff. I mean, that Beretta is just smoking freaking awesome. Just looking at that thing, I'm drooling. You know, then there's a Grand Power. How could you not want a Grand Power? They're just absolutely ridiculous amount of phenomenal stuff. I hope that we can get the word out and we can get this amount doubled for C-Max, because then we get to see the Scotsman shave his beard live. That I want to see.
I know you guys are excited to see that, but you're gonna either cry or run away when I do.
There's that shows the type of character that the Scotsman is. He not only will he take it out of his pocketbook, he will take it out of the holster and give you the holster with his items, and he'll even shave his own beard. That's the dedication that this man has to this.
Well, I'll tell you,
I'm blown away.
That Beretta, for example, that is one I would never, ever, ever sell. So that should tell you something right there. I wouldn't even give that away. I wouldn't sell it. But for C-Max, absolutely. And just out of curiosity, I'm going to screen share real quick. I need to ask you a question. See if I can get this, let me see if I can get this to work here. Just out of curiosity, is this you?
Yes, sir. That is me. That's me about 12, 14 years ago. I have, throughout my life, I've grown my hair out quite a number of times. Single time that I have grown it out, I have donated it to Locks of Love. Yet another cancer organization. They've gotten a little rough over the years. When they first started out, it was pure, but still it's a good organization to deal with. And what I would do is I would grow my hair out, and you can see in that picture that my hair was almost down to the middle of my back, and I would grow my hair out as I could with it and cut it off and donate it to Locks of Times. They were making wigs for child cancer patients.
Can't knock you for that, man. Good deal. Good deal.
So for years and years, I would grow my hair out, I'd cut it off and donate it, and I'd grow it out again and cut it off and donate it.
Good deal, man. That's awesome.
Yeah, that's a good cause. I can never grow my hair out like that.
I didn't know if that was Jen is gay in her actual form, or, you know, I had to throw it out there.
No, it's kind of funny that you actually came up with that picture, because in all actuality, I discovered that picture was still on the internet. You know, nothing leaves the internet, I guess. I found that picture myself just like a month and a half ago. And I took it into a number of people that I work with and showed them. I said, see, I used to not be a very clean cut guy.
But other than that, this week, man, I hope to do the last review that I have on running weaponry holsters for the one I have for the CZ. Hope to try and get that knocked out this week. Just time. It's just the wrong time of the year, man, for videos and that for me. But I hope to try and get that one knocked out sometime this week and get that posted. That's really about it. I still owe Blue a video. I'm working on something so that I can try and get that taken care of for him. But other than that, that's really all I got at the moment. I don't have a whole lot else coming up.
Cab wants to know where his wrench is.
Scab, you got to earn it, man.
Oof.
Now, which holster is that one, Scotsman? Is that the one that he misspelled, or I thought you already did a review on that one?
That one I already did. This is the last one that I got. This one's for my CZ75B. This one's also a level 2 holster. If you watch the videos of me shooting at the farm, that was the holster I had on.
And for those that don't know, what is a level 2 holster?
A level 2 holster has a hood that goes over the top, and you got a button you got to press to release that hood before you can draw the weapon. And a lot of people ask me why I have that. Even Bald and Curious asked me. For me, I open carry a lot. At least I did when I was in Georgia. It's just one extra level of security for that particular firearm. So if someone wants to come up behind me, it makes it a little bit more difficult for them to try and get that firearm.
Now, I know that there was quite a bit of talk last night on TR's chat about position of carry. And Scab mentioned a number of times in the chat that, you know, each position has its strengths and its weaknesses. But when it comes to open carrying, having some type of retention like that is almost necessary, I would think, in my book. When I open carried when I lived in Arizona, I don't open carry here in Iowa. But when I open carried in Arizona, I had a retention holster that was a level 2 holster. You know, that's the fact of the matter is that it's open. People are going to be able to see it, and they can make a plan and start their plan into the works before you can even have a clue that they're doing it. So I agree. If you're going to open carry, you need to not just open carry in a regular Kydex holster. You need to not open carry in some plain pancake holster. It should have some type of retention to it.
Yeah, absolutely. I mean, most of the time when I was open carrying, I had a revolver anyway, and it's a thumb snap. So that was what I did most of the time. But when I met and talked to Jim at Ronin Weaponry, I kind of had the option of throwing those on there, and so I decided to throw those on there.
So with his stuff, it's an add-on. You can add on to the holsters that he's got for that.
Yeah, he just charges the cost of it. He will not charge you extra. He just charges whatever the cost is, which is about $15.
That's absolutely incredible that he does that. He's not adding a charge for doing that. He's literally just passing on what it costs him to do that.
Yeah, just for the parts. That's it. No, he does charge extra for printing and stuff like that. For me, he kind of gave me a little bit of a discount because I was going to review them. I did tell him right at the beginning, I will put the good and the bad out there, so be prepared. You know, if I say something that's bad, don't worry. It's going to happen. You know, I'm not going to lie. If I see something that's bad, if there's an issue, I'm going to say it to my viewers. And he was good with it. And you guys will see that in the one for the CZ as well. There was one, I had an issue with that. I had to send it back. And I got it back probably in about a week and a half after sending it out. And I'll explain it all when it comes up. But he's good about it. He works well. He's got great customer service. He literally will take care of you no matter what. It's kind of like Gil. Gil's awesome too. Gil follows you the entire way through the process. Jim's pretty much the same way. He will follow you through the entire process and make sure you're on board and know what's happening.
Yeah, Gil at Hard Target. I tell you what, I could not have had a better customer experience with Gil. And I'm hard on that. I'm absolutely hard on it. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. If you screw me around, I'm gonna give you a little bit of time to try and fix it. And if you don't fix it, I'm gonna call you out on your shit. There's just no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And you know, and I'll broadcast it all over YouTube. I've got no problem telling somebody that this was crap, their customer service was crap. But if I've got good customer service and I've got good parts or whatever it is that I'm buying, and trust in the fact that I'm not going to bullshit anybody. The fact of the matter is I probably make the least amount of money as the guys here on the panel. And so I am more than happy to make sure that if somebody's looking at some of my stuff because they're interested in an item that I have, they're going to get the God's honest truth out of me.
Yeah, and that's the only way to be, man. I mean, I've talked to a couple companies, and you know they've wanted to send stuff, and I've told them no because they won't take an honest review.
So, Phil, back to carrying. In what position do you carry?
Appendix. I know a lot of people don't like that, but that's
why do you carry that way?
I'm comfortable there. I used to carry shoulder rig, but appendix is comfortable. I'm a big guy, and I don't want to print on the backside. But it's comfortable when I'm sitting in the car. I can get to it easily. So I know a lot of people don't like that.
Yeah, there's pros and cons to every kind of carry. There just is. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. A lot of people have very opinionated opinions about appendix carry. I've tried it. I'm not gonna lie. I've tried it. It just wasn't for me. If it works for you and if it works for your body type, you know, there, other than the safety factors for me, to each their own. I understood TR had his point on being able to protect your weapon. He was talking about being able to blade himself and using his offhand to shove an assailant. And I understand that specifically because I actually trained for that. I deal with that when I do with my dry firing. Me particularly, I carry at the 4 to 430 position. I can throw myself to the ground and I'm not worried about it damaging my spine or anything like that. But I do carry in a lot of alien gear holsters. None of those are retention holsters. They're just concealed hybrid holsters. And so for me, having it concealed makes a big deal, a big difference. One of TR's main points about appendix carry is that it hides it really well. For me, it doesn't hide it really well. To me, for me, it stands out like a sore thumb. It's real obvious on my particular body type.
And same for me. It's and TR and me are kind of the same kind of build. So, like if I'm carrying the M9A3, for example, and I have it sitting right here, it's going to stick out pretty good. It doesn't fit the way it should fit if I'm carrying in that particular position. But personally, I don't like carrying that way because I don't like anything that with a projectile pointing down there.
Well,
Phil, if you're comfortable with that, man, more power to you. But I do not want anything pointing down there with a projectile.
and you know, not only do you have the junk to worry about, we'll just call it the junk, but the femoral artery down the middle of the leg there, that concerns me as well. When I tried to appendix carry myself, I was kind of setting those things aside. I wanted to look at the comfort factor. I wanted to see the carryability factor. I wanted to see the concealability factor. And so all of that to me came into play. One of the things that's really big for, and maybe you can mention something about this, Phil, is one of the things about appendix carry, the guys
Cutting out.
No, I'm not cutting out. I got muted.
Oh.
The guys that appendix carry often say that that it's a faster draw than anything else. Have you found that to be a convenient draw for you?
Yeah, for me, it's very convenient. And like I said, in the car, it's right there. It's easy to get to. And if I go to a movie theater, same thing. And that was my biggest concern. And for me, I can conceal it very easily on my body type. It disappears on me. So, but I go to church, I carry it there, and I don't have any problems with that. And I figure as long as you're safe with it, each to each their own. I mean, I feel comfortable with it. I'm not worried about an AD or anything like that. So,
I had the boot scab. He came in and right off the bat, he started muting people. He was not paying attention and playing properly. You're more than welcome to join back in, but please play properly. Otherwise, you will be booted again. Muting one of the hosts is not permissible, even if he is gay.
Yeah, I know they kind of beat this subject almost to death on TR's chat last night, but having somebody on the panel that actually appendix carries gives us a different perspective of it. Now, for me, when I'm in the car, and I've thought about doing a video on this, but I didn't know how I was going to do the camera work and whatnot. But during the winter months, and I've got 3 layers and my Carhartt on, what I do when I go to sit down is I pull my jacket up. I pull all my stuff up to where all I have to do is go like this and I can pull it out. And I've heard mixed things about appendix carriers being able to pull their weapon while in a seat belt.
yeah.
How do you work around that function, appendix carrying, Phil?
The seat belt, when I put it on, I make sure it goes below my belt, which the gun is on the belt. It's an appendix carry. I go below the belt or right on the belt, and it'll stay there. And that way, and what I'll do is I'll pull my shirt or my jacket up and put it over top of the seat belt, so it still covers it, but it's clear enough that I can draw from that position.
Yeah, TR's out there saying you'll shoot your dick off, kid.
I saw that.
That's right, man. You got to be careful with that,
Yeah.
man. I'm not comfortable with that whatsoever.
Well, carrying in the 430 position, you know, if I take a bullet in the ass, I mean, that might not be quite as bad as.
There's no way that's going to be anywhere near as traumatizing.
Yeah, that's not going to be nearly as bad. I mean, maybe I can get some elective surgery that could enhance the situation afterwards, but maybe not. I'm not sure if I want to take that risk or not.
Yeah.
Well, that brings up a good subject, man. Car carry. How, you know, when you're carrying in the car, how are you carrying so you're able to draw?
Yeah, that's how I carry in the car. Or a lot of times in the car, I'll carry it in the console. I have a center console I carry it in, especially for long trips. Or whenever I'm going places that I know I can't carry in, I'll put it in there right off the bat so that I still have it in the car. But that way, I don't make a mistake and go in somewhere where I'm not supposed to have it.
Just be careful. TR's out there, man. He's saying you'll become an instant transgender. What about you, Alan? How does that work for you, man, when you're in the car?
When I'm in the car, if I'm doing short trips, in all actuality, I leave it right where it's at. 430 position to me is actually really comfortable, and I can sit in the car actually for hours and hours with it right there, and it's totally good. A couple of the things that I do though is I carry my wallet in my left-hand back pocket. When I get in my car, I take my wallet out and I put it in the door handle of the car. In the off chance that I do get pulled over, I'm gonna have my wallet in my hands and up on the steering wheel before that officer hits my window. Another one of the things that I do, like I said earlier, is I pull my garments up. I'll pull my jacket up. I'll pull my sweatshirts up, whatever, to where while I'm in the car, I can still reach back and pull that weapon in a seatbelt. And so that part doesn't bother me at all. Although I do have inside my car the clips that are designed for my holsters to be able to take my inside the waistband holsters out and clip it to the side of my console. I really haven't used it that much, to tell you honestly.
Well, for me, I generally, if I'm in the car, I'm carrying my Model 19 357, and it'll sit in the 3:30 to 4 o'clock position. And when I draw the belt the belt across, it sits just perfectly where I can still pop it and draw the gun, and if I need to in any situation. And it's very comfortable even on long drives. When I went to the farm, I had it on me. When I went to Ebomi's up in Minnesota, I had it on me, and that was a 12-hour plus drive. You know, it's fairly comfortable to carry in that position. So for me, it works.
Which brings up another question. Phil, have you practiced drawing your weapon while in the car?
Yes.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that's I've done that at the range. I've done that in the car with an empty gun.
It's an absolute must. If you carry, it's an absolute must. Practice how you intend to use it.
Right.
And if you never know how you're going to, so if you're in the car and you're carrying in the car, you never know. You may intend to use it at that point, so you have to practice that way.
Yeah, and one of the things that I expect to do at some point is videotape myself drawing in the car and getting to point on passenger window and getting to point on driver. What I'm going to be self is flag myself at any point during that process. Now, being how Phil, you're an appendix, you're pretty much flagging yourself. But have you thought about flagging you're doing drawing a call?
Oh, you're breaking up bad.
Sorry for the technical issues. Janice Gay is having some problems. We will try to intermission while he tries to fix that. But on those kind of points, Phil, you got any more information that you kind of have on that particular subject?
Yeah, when you draw from that position, as you come up and you pull out, you're drawn away from yourself, and then coming over the steering wheel.
So have you done any actual live fire practice in that particular scenario?
No, nobody will let me take the car on the range. Well, I did it in a golf cart at the range once.
How'd that go?
That's pretty cool. But I was coming from basically a glove box position.
Yeah, I've never been able to get on a range and do that kind of thing as well, but it's definitely something I'd like to try and do in the future.
Yeah, a lot of ranges don't let you bring your vehicles on the range or anything like that, so it's kind of tough.
And Alan's having some issues tonight, that's for sure.
Well, maybe if I shut the camera down, I won't be jittering too bad. Dirt Road, WTF, weapons training facility has a point. I've shot out of my car before, loud as fuck. It is. Hearing protection, it is loud inside your car.
No doubt.
So it's not like shooting a 50 BMG,
without hearing protection, yeah.
I would suggest if somebody's going to do this, I would suggest that you roll your windows down, all your windows down, even with hearing protection. If you're going to train for this, and I suggest that people do, if you're going to train for this, roll your windows down.
Absolutely. That would be a very wise decision. We got Fu Master Chew out there. We need to get him on here one of these days. He's a pretty cool guy.
Yeah, I've seen a lot of that guy's stuff, man. I would absolutely love to have that guy in a chat.
Yeah, Fu Master Chew, you need to send me an email, man, so that I can get you a link next time. So send me an email, crazyscotsman2498@gmail.com.
Philo has a point. He says that he fired from inside his car and his car stunk for 2 weeks, but I kind of like that smell. I like the smell of burnt gunpowder. I don't know about you.
Man, there's nothing better than the smell of gunpowder, dude.
Yeah.
It's a lot better than rancid hookers and strippers. TR might know what having a stripper in your truck smells like. I could be wrong, but I love the smell of gunpowder inside my vehicle.
Yeah, gunpowder is a great smell, man. Jay Greg out there made a comment about saying how I know all about not using ear pro. Yes, I do, absolutely. I have shot a gun without ear pro when it comes to 357, 44 mag, and yes, a 50 BMG. I do not recommend it. It was not painful by any means. It was more of concussion than anything else. But I still would not recommend it.
Well, you're not the only one that has ever done that, Scotsman. But at least you had the forethought to lead off of the scope more than I have.
And that was my big concern in shooting that gun, was making sure I didn't get scope high. And I think I got so concerned about that to the point where I forgot to put my ears in. But the funniest part for me was not when I pulled the trigger, but when I stood up and everyone's like, "No fucking way." That was just freaking hilarious.
Jay Greg has a comment out there. Gunpowder or bacon, I'm torn to which one smells better in the morning. The fact of the matter is I don't know which one smells better in the morning either, but I used to do a lot of welding, and I used to love the smell of melting metal in the morning also.
Absolutely. We're about almost at that time, gentlemen. So, Phil M. Rivers, would you like to do an outro?
Yeah, just go check out Bald and Curious's giveaway. I know most people have seen that. If you haven't, go check it out. There's a lot of stuff going on there. I'll try and get some videos out in the next week or so. Hopefully some unboxings coming my way. So good being on here. Thanks, everybody. Till we meet again.
Awesome. Appreciate you coming on once again, man. You're awesome. AllenBepro, Jan is gay. Would you like to do an outro?
Sure, Scotsman. I'm going to post a link in the side chat, and the link is to Redbird491. This is Robin Jones. She's changing her channel so that it's easier for her to manage. Redbird491 is the name of her channel. If everybody would go over there, give her a sub, and that would be greatly appreciated. I'd sure.
All right. Well, he apparently kicked himself out.
Yeah, well, she's up to 2 subs now.
All right, guys. Well, appreciate everyone showing up in the side chat. Guys, please go check out Bald and Curious giveaway. He's got a 2,000 sub giveaway, and he also has a giveaway for C-Max. Please jump on and check out my video that I'm jumping in and throwing in some stuff towards that giveaway. And just remember, guys, if we double the goal, you will see it live on camera. I will shave my beard. And trust me, I am not looking forward to it, but it will happen. And he is shown back up. So we will let him finish what he was saying.
I don't even know where I was at. I don't know what the hell happened there. I'm having some internet issues.
Yeah.
So yeah, Redbird491, folks. Redbird491 is Robin Jones. If everybody would jump over there, give her a shout. The C-Max raffle is on. It's huge. These guys are putting out some absolutely phenomenal stuff for you to win, but that's not what it's about. It's about helping out one of our fellow guys that is just, I mean, we've got nothing for love for the C-Max, and we want to show it to him. I greatly appreciate everybody showing up tonight. Sorry about my technical issues this evening. But other than that, keep the magazines loaded and one in the chamber.
All right. Appreciate everyone showing up. Guys, have a great night, and we will see you all next week.